waking up in a dream, sleepwalking on another big stage. You never heard peace till you hear people scream your name in unison. I'm so far away from the place I used to be, struggling usually. Look at the new me, fate pursuing me. I can feel the energy in the air. It feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Everywhere I go, I'm getting so much love from fans to stars. Everyone saying how they can't wait for the OP. And I'm gonna blow, they believe in me. Feel so good in what you do. Help somebody else get through. That's why I do the best I can, because I know how blessed I am. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
A fool if I take it all for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. You speaking outlandish, I'ma show you how to make it all work. Another planet, it's a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me, it's just more of me in your ear. For you to hear Kendrick persevere. Defenses I feel relentless. Ambition with a clear vision. Taking off, I ain't taking off these pistons. I'm taking off on the enemy. Your distance came across me. How much it'll cost me to get you out my business. I said a planet, it's a short-term goal. No sky is the limit, I'm past that, now past that. Award not 1 but 4 times 2 plus yours.
I see myself performing that. Sold out shows where the room is packed. Sitting at the Grammys winning 5 awards. See myself on big billboards. Traveling around the world with endorsement deals. Can't imagine how it feels. That's why I'm smiling every day, because my dream ain't far away. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
You looking at me and you tell me I'm blessed. Calculated my steps, my heart, my breath. Breathe lungs of a victory, and vividly you see me when I'm at my best, my worst. This verse dedicated to the days that I slept with a curse. Research my paid dues, I'm reimbursed. I burst in the crowd with a voice and a crown. I'm a king on the prowl, and I see mama smile. And a vow I'ma take that I'll never break. You can break bread with me now. We can all take a bow on the edge of the pedestal and scream out loud that we made it off the avenue and walk that mile. In the darkness I often sit back and get lost in the rap that I wrote. When you told me that it spoke to your soul, I was talking to you. I was walking it through every ghetto. Tell success hello, we here.
And I'm so happy I cry, cause I can't believe all the things I ever wanted are finally happening for me. And it's so surreal that I almost feel that any minute I could wake up from this fantasy. When you pray so hard and you've come so far, and you know that it's the time for you to leave your mark. And I'm gonna do it. Watch me. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better. I'm so high.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Payton, Pritchard, and it's Minot in at the 4. And for Orlando, Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Taking a look at both of these teams, Stan, what impresses you the most about them?
I would say the overall depth. Both of these teams have a lot of guys they can throw out there in certain situations. And as a coach, that versatility makes a big difference when you're trying to figure out your rotations.
The 3 from Bain. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
And how about Desmond Bain, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Pass to Minot. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Magic. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And last year they won this season series, but then they couldn't get past those guys in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's just so hard to stop Wagner when he pulls up for a jumper like that.
And here's Brown for 3. Another miss by Brown. And here are the Magic now. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Brown looking around. Tipped away. Stolen by Bain. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Carter. Banchero's got his second basket on the night. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Carter, good.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Here's Brown. A 35-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now the Magic with it. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Wagner. And that one comes up a bit short.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. He can fit in defensively. He could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Magic. Outside White. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
He shoots it. It's hauled in by White.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. BA, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Magic leading by 4. And Suggs, here we go. And he jams it home with authority.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside White. Jacks up a 3. And Payton Pritchard good for 3. Pritchard's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Magic have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Suggs. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, the runway was clear for Suggs, and he didn't let it go to waste.
Pritchard with it. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Orlando, number 1. The Celtics, 2nd.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Orlando leading. And Suggs, here we go. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, I like when Suggs takes initiative on offense. These drives to the rim help get him going.
Boston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. 3-pointer Pritchard. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Celtics trail by 6. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Kid has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Wagner inside. Brown's there. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Minot, guarded by Banchero. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Banked it in off the glass. Wagner's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Well, the Celtics shooting has been impressive. 54% so far in the first. Here's Brown. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Orlando leading by 6. Wagner, right side, inside. Here's Carter, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The Celtics have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Pritchard surviving the D. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other and we've seen all the possible matchups, then we'll start to get a better idea.
Free throw is off from Pritchard. There's no question. Payton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Black. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Here's Bane. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
These are shots Bane will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Pritchard from outside. Orlando with the rebound. Fires the 3. Shot's good by Black. And now it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. They defeated Washington in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Now Wagner. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And early on, they've been on a tear. just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Jones, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Orlando leading by 8. Carter from outside. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Carter's got 9.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And here's Boston. To the inside. Here's Kata. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Orlando has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Black. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
From 7 feet, and the play by Brown as he finishes it off for 2.
Well, it's hard to blame the defense. Sometimes Brown just sinks difficult shots.
Jones drives in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Celtics trail by 11. The open shot, White. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ben Carroll's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he drives in. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Ben Carroll just throw it down.
So it's Boston now. Outside Pritchard. White for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Wagner. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
White, the pass to Brown. To the wing, right side. Here's Minot. And he also played a big role in their last game with Washington.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Orlando leading by 12. Here's Jones. And it falls all over the rim and in. Jones has got his 2nd basket.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Jones. Following the 3 by Boston. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And he makes a first. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Banchero. And it's Bane in for Wagner. And so he makes both from the line. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
They get it back. Here's Boucher for three. Orlando grabs the miss. A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. And that one's good. And the Magic lead by 15.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Isaac, he's checked in for Jones. And the Celtics also making a change. Simon's checked in. A three from the inbound. Counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And so here is Orlando, leading by 12. Black passes to Isaac. Fades and shoots. Yep, that one goes.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
One minute left to play in the first. Simons deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hauser. Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. And here's Boucher from the arc. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Isaac buries it down low. Isaac's got his second bucket on the night.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
Here's White. Give him 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And the basket by Tillman.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Orlando leading by 14. Outside Bane. Shoots over Simons. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Simon's shot is good.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
It's been all about Franz Wagner for the Magic. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Celtics trail by 13. They've got Goga Batadze. Desmond Bane is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Orlando has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And Isaac, here we go.
And that looked like a guard on the attack. Isaac using his athleticism and quickness to capitalize.
The Celtics shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Boucher. Shot is up. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Orlando leading by 13. Here's Black. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Xavier Tillman. First personal foul, first team foul.
Orlando shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball. And Black remains on an absolute tear right now. The defense seems helpless. He's pouring it on.
Celtics trail by 18. Down low. Here's Simons. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simons has got 8.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
The Magic have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. On the wing, Isaac. He tries for 3. Boston pulls it in. And here's Simons. Give him 8 points now. Pulls it. And it's Bane with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. De Silva's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Tillman passes to Simons. Tillman. De Silva with a rebound. Magic leading by 19. Inside. Here's Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Shireman. Here's Tillman. No good on the triple. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Bane. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 9 points in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Boston also changing it up. Minot's checked in for Boucher. Jalen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Shireman. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Suggs. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Suggs has got 10 points.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Now here's Brown. Simons outside. This one for three. They get it back. Let's go with a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Tillman's gotten 4 this quarter.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Here's Baines. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pritchard with it. Give him 20. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Before getting injured last season, Stan, Jalen Suggs was looking better than ever.
Yeah, he improved across essentially all stat categories. He was showing loads of improvement, BA, making that knee injury extra heartbreaking. JB showing off those handles. That was a weakness of his early on. Now it's a strength.
Orlando leading by 19. Black with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the shot goes in. 15 points in the game.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Boston with the ball. Simons outside. Outside Pritchard. Left side, Brown. Releases. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Here's Suggs. Shot from the low post is good.
He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. Outside Pritchard. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Minot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Simons. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Cadis checked in for Tillman. Here's Minot. Still no points. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Pritchard with a screen on Payton. Brown drops one in from the wing.
You know, Brown is just a really good jump shooter. Plus, his J looks good, too.
Here's Black. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Orlando's shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. So for the Magic, Banchero's checked in for Batase, and Wagner subbed in for De Silva. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
With the putback, it's good on the putback. Kid has got 10 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Orlando leading by 19. Suggs, here we go, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
The Celtics shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Minot. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Orlando has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. From deep, Payton. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Yeah, Payton is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
The Celtics shooting 56% for the second quarter. Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. Orlando with the rebound. Payne's got 4 rebounds now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. The free throw drops for Payton.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Derek White's checked in for Boston. And Payton drops them both. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. Wagner's checked in for Desmond Bane.
22.
Here's White. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Buried from 15 feet out. Banchero's got 8 points.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Orlando has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. The drive by Wagner and the dunk by Wagner.
Well, once Wagner gets downhill, it's lights out.
And for the Celtics, their shooting has been great this game, 58%. Wagner against Brown. Pass to Minot. Now here's Pritchard. He's guarded closely. Off target with the three.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now Pritchard. He's got 24. Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Suggs. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Here's Brown. He's got 10. Outside Pritchard. Takes it inside. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Wagner sinks that one from the post. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Here's Minot. Pass to Keita. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Just 2 to shoot. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Lets it go from deep. Orlando with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Well, the Celtics shooting it very well, 52% during the second. And here's White. He's got 11. It's tipped. To the inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Pass to Minot. He takes it in, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. And Suggs, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So often, Suggs is used to initiate offense. But tonight, he's been on the finishing end time and time again.
And for Boston, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. White for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Brown passes to Keita. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
56 seconds left in the second. Brown against Wagner. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Back to Brown. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Black.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there. but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Now looking at Franz Wagner, is there any particular thing you'd like to see him evolve?
Yeah, B.A., I'd say the three-point shooting. He's not bashful about taking them, but he needs more of them to go in. If he can do that, good luck guarding him.
Free throw good, Wagner. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And he makes both free throws. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. Once he locks that in, watch out.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Here's Suggs. Oh, powered down with both hands.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Brown against Wagner. Brown passes to White. From deep. The shot off that time. And so it's Orlando building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Orlando Magic.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
Uh-oh, there's a duel at the point guard position, really testing each other's ability to run things. Cerebral battle.
You see, in basketball, Ernie, point guard is like chess. The center play, well, it's a little simpler, like checkers.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Payton Pritchard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. On the floor for Boston. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jalen Brown, and it's Minot in at the four-man position. Outside, Brown. Pass to Minot. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And they pick up 2. Wagner's got 19 points.
Look, when Wagner's rolling, he can score with the best of them. He's having an outstanding night.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Minot. Pass to White. Outside, Brown. And it's all from three-point range. Orlando has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. He's got 21.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's White. The 3 is up. No luck on that one.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Wagner. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
White finds Brown. The kick out to White. To the left wing. And here's Brown for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Inside, here's Keita. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, to me, Carter is that classic lunch pail guy. He's big, tough, does the little things, and never complains about his role.
The first one falls. And so Carter nails them both. Boston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pritchard with it. He's got 26. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Keita, pass to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. No one near him. Keita, no good.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Carter. Boston with a rebound. Now Brown. He's got 12 to the middle. Here's Keita, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Wagner. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Wagner's got 23.
Well, with Franz standing 6'10", it's just so tough to disrupt his jump shot.
Here's Brown. He got a piece of it. Payton against Pritchard. 16 feet out. Payton, no good. The Celtics have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Brown finds White. They set the screen. Back to Brown. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 15.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Boston has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Celtics ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Derek White, 1 shot.
The free throw off from White.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
So it's Boston now. Outside Pritchard. White with a screen on Suggs. And the three-pointer goes. Pritchard's got 29 points.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Brown against Wagner. Shoots over Brown. The rebound, Celtics.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
To the paint. And stolen by Banchero. Banchero throws it down.
Well, you look at the strength of Banchero. He was built to finish through contact.
Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Brown. 15 points in the game. White for 3, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 8 assists here tonight. The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Stan, one thing about Jalen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Orlando calls timeout.
Get up and start moving with your next guy. Let's dance.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Orlando, number 1. 5th best, Boston.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Banchero outside. There's the 3. And there's his first miss of the game. Now 9 for 10. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. White for 3. Why not? It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Suggs. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Boston shooting a disappointing 38%. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Outside Brown. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Over White. And that one's long. The Celtics shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to Minot. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Shoots over Pritchard. Suggs, no good. So it's Boston now. White, the pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Pritchard. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Jalen.
Pritchard's got 31.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Pass to Carter. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, making those are big for Carter Jr. They keep the defense honest.
And here's Pritchard. He's got 31. Outside White. Inside. Stolen by Carter. And it's Orlando on the break. Payton with it. Pritchard picks him up. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, once Payton gets out on the break, it's best to get him the ball.
So it's Boston now. Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Here's Minot. Outside Pritchard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Suggs.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Wagner, left side. Shoots over Brown. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. White with it. He's got 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Lataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. Here's Keita. Outside Pritchard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Pritchard's got 33.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And it's it's the Magic with the ball. Tries it from 19, and Orlando tacks on 2 more. Boston's shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in. Pritchard's got 9 points now in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Orlando has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Jones. Boston pulls it in. Minot's got 4 rebounds now. And for Boston, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Now Pritchard. Give him 35. Queta. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Queta's got 6 in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And here's Jones. Pass to Black. Over White. And so the ball out of bounds. Matadze touched it last. Silva's checked in for Orlando. Tillman's checked in for Boston. Boucher comes in for Minot. So it's Boston now. Here's White. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, White is a solid athlete. He's more than capable of getting up for these kind of throwdowns.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jones has got 10 points.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Now here's White. Black defending. The 3 ball. White can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
De Silva, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter here. White, the pass to Boucher. Back to White. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
The Magic shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Chalk up 2 there. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Pritchard against Jones. And Pritchard, here we go. And he gets that one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Jones with the ball. And it's Boucher picking him up. Jones misses.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
The first free throw is good. Jalen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Anthony Simons comes in for White. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:04 left in the third. Black outside. Pulls up. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Here's Hauser. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Hauser's got 4 points in the quarter.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Here's Isaac. Excellent D there from Hauser. Boston's shooting it well, around 55% for the game. It's Brown on the wing. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tillman's got 8 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Jones feels it out. Shoots over Pritchard. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 8 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Here's Pritchard. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Pritchard's got 13 in the second half.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
It's been all about Franz Wagner for the Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Anthony Black out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Bitadze. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
That's good from Jones. Both shots good from the stripe.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Boucher on the screen. And here's Brown for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Orlando has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Black. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, yeah, you can tell Black is very comfortable finishing right under the rim. Has such good hops.
The Celtics shooting 56% today. Jones against Simons. Down low. And the basket by Tillman.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Jones. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Brown. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Now here's Brown going inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Jones in the post. He's covered by Simons. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 20 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Here's Brown. Orlando making their last shot. Off the mark there with a 3. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And they'll get another chance. And the Magic shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Count it.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
It's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Jones. Shoots over Simons. Boston pulls it in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, Jalen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
Grant, the thing about Jalen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Robinson, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Celtics also making a change. Cadis checked in for Tillman. Free throw good. Brown. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Simons against Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Orlando making a switch here. Bataze's checked in.
Number 35, Goga Bitadze.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Got a hand on it.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Black. Offensive rebound. Rob. Hauser with it. Guarded down by Bitadze. There's Simons with a 3. Boston again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Orlando has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Jones. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Simons. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Well, the Magic shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, this is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
Magic shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Jones. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Lineouts checked in for Boucher. White comes in for Hauser. And it's Payton Pritchard in for Simons. The Magic have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Puts it up from 17. That's good on the jumper. Jones has got 18 points in just the second half.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Minot. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
So it's Boston now. Orlando making their last shot. Brown inside. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the shot no good, a bit short. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. To the paint. Here's Minot. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Over Pritchard. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 12 now in this quarter.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Outside Pritchard, puts up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. The offensive rebound. Outside Jones. Over Pritchard. Misses off the right iron. And the Celtics shooting around 53% in the fourth. Kick out to Brown. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, BA, and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
Oh, rejected by Howard. Robinson with it. Shoots over White. Robinson can't hit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's White. Nails it from 3. White's got 21.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Jones misses. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Offense is coming easy and often for Brown tonight. He is dialed in. They should keep giving it to him.
Magic leading by 23. Now Jones shoots over Pritchard. Jones misses. Outside Pritchard. Here's Queta. Outside White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Franz Wagner.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
I'll tell you, this team depends on him to lead them, and he did just that tonight. He doesn't take this responsibility lightly. You could tell it was important for him to grab a win here. Orlando leading by 20. Here's Black. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Pritchard. White looking it over. Pass to Brown from behind the arc. Jones grabs the board.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Shoots over Brown. Jones misses. The Celtics shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Now here's White. Plenty of space. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Orlando with the ball. Left side Jones. Shoots over Pritchard. And he drains the quick shot. Jones has got 28 points for the game. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside White. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
A minute 42 left in the game. Pass to De Silva. Count that bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The Celtics shooting a fantastic 57%. And here's White to the middle. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Franz Wagner.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's White. Jones with the block. They get it back. And down it goes. 2 points. Here's Orlando. Here's Jones. They get it again. Batadze, the pass to Jones. Shoots over Pritchard. Left side Jones. Shoots over Pritchard. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jones has got 32 points in the game. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Pritchard. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Good on the bucket. Pritchard's got 41.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Brown. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Goga Bitadze. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston, Anthony Simons. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Franz Wagner.